Jerusalem, August 2015. A 16-year-old Jewish girl is killed for marching in the gay pride parade. May the memory of Shira Banki be a blessing.
Now it's heard in the cities of Jerusalem, the voice of hate and the voice of death, the sound of children crying in our streets, asking when we'll live in peace.
Dear Shira, we ran out of paper when we tried to write your eulogy. Looked down at the pages and just saw thank you, written countless times. Every morning, when we say we were created according to God's will, we will think of your smile. How you protected us without even knowing our names, because it could have been my blood.
My blood.
My blood.
My blood.
My blood. On the Jerusalem street. Could have been any of our rainbow flags that were taken too early. You never saw it coming. Never imagined that a fellow Jew would prefer his sword to the word, but he was bound up in so many lies, like he tied his phylacteries too tight that morning. The lack of oxygen depriving his brain of human decency. He believed that you were his sacrifice to a God who enjoys the aroma of baseless hatred. And your blood was so filled with love that he needed to examine it under the sunlight to see what humanity looks like from the inside. You lived like Abraham, heart open like a tent on every side, but ended up like Isaac, with a blade drawn too early to end your life. He woke up that morning to say his prayers and sharpen his knife. When he uttered the words to thank God for giving him his life, did he believe that yours was less valuable? We etched the list of his atrocities into our skin to remember that his sins go back to a text that we have sanctified. It is not enough to scream that this kind of terror is insanity when people are being murdered from Jerusalem to Orlando. We are all guilty of not putting a stop to the reality of a man who thinks that he must murder to eradicate an abomination called love. But God gave us love in a treasure box, and calling it profane is worse than using his name in vain. So when our future children come home from school and ask what it means to be brave, we will show them your picture. They will know your name. We'll tell the story of the young warrior who threw a stone at the Goliath of intolerance and told the world that if they just listened for love's song, then they would learn to dance, hand in hand like the prophets promised it would be. We've heard it said that love is the only war worth dying for, but we won't let your memory die on the battlefield. You fell while dancing for freedom, so we won't fight. We will sing. We will dance. We'll join hands with our enemies like lions and lambs. We'll stare up to the heavens, reminding ourselves that there is much work to be done, and we are not free of ridding this world of hatred. You've made us face it. The mantle of righteousness is not black and white. It is as bright as every color of the rainbow, so let us rise up from the chair of mourning and sing in your name.
In the cities of Jerusalem, the voice of strength and the voice of love, drowning out the sounds of death as hatred breathes its fire.